Good morning and welcome back, and you're joining us today in Wilko where we've got a basket and we're going just for a bit of a browse because we want to go to Ikea later on, but we want to go have dinner there and it's only like 9:30, so we're early. So we're walking. We are walking, aren't we? We'll go see what we can find. We managed to make it to Morrison's for some breakfast, which you've got a crumpet, currently eating some of Mummy's hash brown, and we've got some toast and a tea cake. Just that one because you were definitely getting a bit hungry, weren't you? And so was I. And there you go. A quick trip later and we've finished all of our food. Most of our hungriness has gone. And we need to go find somewhere else to go. With the end goal being Ikea. So we have made it into Ikea, though we're still a little bit early. So we're having a good old wander around. Decided didn't want to go in the buggy today, so we're helping push. And we're basically just having a look. There's not a lot really that we want to get per se, but we definitely wanted some food in a bit, so we're just having a wander around for now, because you know it takes hours to get around all of Ikea. So I've got my first ever try of meatballs at Ikea, which I've never had before. I've got 2 kids fish and chips for Rachel and Noah, and some oranges and my puddings over there. And thank you very much to the kid that got me the gift card, because we got all this for free. So thank you to you guys for giving us a nice phoning meal out. Hello. So thank you very much. So I've always wondered what the big deal was about Ikea meatballs, because I've never had them before, but I'll tell you what, I was so wrong. They're so good. Are you having snuggles? And there we go, we have made it home. And Noah is in bed down for his midday nap, which is another time for what do parents do when a child naps. And now I'm just finding the laptop, because Rachel's told me she's definitely not having a nap today, because the last 2 days so far this holiday she's had an afternoon nap. But she is currently chilling out on the bed and wants to do some stuff on the laptop, so she's going to do that. I'm going to do some editing and then we'll catch up with you in a bit. So Noah is in bed and we've dumped all the stuff on the computer, got all that sorted. We've just gone through and made a massive list of everything that we need to pack for some holiday, which is 18 days away. As you can tell, we're quite excited. We really want to go. I still really want to just drive to Manchester just to pretend I'm going on holiday, but we're not.
Might be a waste of fuel.
It would be a waste of fuel, though. I do want to go to that Limefield place. So maybe.
Maybe not. I want to go to Resort World in Birmingham.
I don't know why.
I don't know, I'm just seeing it on that video and it looks cool.
Fair, maybe we can. So that's all sorted. Massive list. God knows how we're going to pack it all, but we will. But before we started today's vlog, I had to ring up our car insurance people, because our car insurance is always due for renewal about your birthday, which is in like what, less than 2 weeks? Yeah,
just less than a week, huh?
pretty much, isn't it? 1st of August.
I think
Not
it's a
far.
week today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to ring them up because we got a renewal car, and I don't know if this is the same for you guys, and it might be a bit boring, but they told us that our car insurance is going to go up by £50 a month. Now, we've not changed cars, we've not changed address, we've not changed anything. It's just going up, and that's just the way it is. And so we've been looking online, trying to find quotes, and we basically couldn't find a cheaper quote anywhere. So I rang them up, did the whole negotiation thing, and we've basically managed to get them down a bit, but it's still gone up by about £30 a month, which just sucks, because it's like £30 a month, every single month that we're paying for no added benefit, no any extras, nothing like that. And, you know, it's just nice. I want to know, is that the same for you guys? Has your car insurance gone up loads recently? I looked online and everyone seemed to be saying they have done, and I don't really know why. But yeah, that's today's vent. Bit annoying. You got any vents you want to get out while I'm venting?
My mouth hurts.
Your mouth hurts still. Yeah. Still getting ulcers, aren't you? Can't vent too much about that though, because it hurts. Yeah. So, there you go. We're going to play some Wii. And we will see you once Noah wakes up, probably. Unless anything dramatic happens. So we have just got back from a quick little food shop to have some tea. Rachel is just running hiding upstairs because we've just got a study on Prolific for £15, which she's going to go and do, trying to get into, which is fantastic. We normally get a decent amount of money, but we normally get about £20 a week. So £15 in one study, brilliant. It is going to take about an hour, so she's off upstairs to do that. And we are down here and we are going to be making some tea. We've got our classic salt, pepper, paprika chicken and chips in there. I'm going to get some peas out in a minute and do some peas on the hob. And we've got some spare chicken left over, which is all going to get bagged up and frozen. Oh, you almost wobbled then, didn't you? So I'm going to get all that cooking and ready, so I can hopefully take up to Rachel about half an hour and it should be done. Food is on, and for the first time this holiday, we've actually managed to get outside and play with the water table in the garden, which you saw yesterday's vlog. It's entirely filled up, and it's entirely by rainwater. That's how much it's rained over the past few days, which is just mental. But yeah, so we're going to sit outside. Food's got 10-15 minutes more and get some playing done, and probably end up getting absolutely soaking wet. But that's okay, because we can get changed. And we spent so much time playing in the garden that I've forgotten to do the peas. So this is what we've got to eat that we're sharing, aren't we? Making some wraps. And we've just delivered Rachel's upstairs because she's still on with her study. So I hope she can finish it off, and 15 quid's a nice little bonus. Can you open it? Go on, you do it. Well done. See how much of this we can get eaten. So tea has been eaten. You can see their plate is gone now. I'll be honest, I had most of the peas. He had a few though. But he's just been running out of the garden, and he's just come in absolutely crunching on something. I'm like, what on earth's going on? And he's managed to find, God knows what this is, but it's like a bird seed. He's only gone and shoved it in his mouth and started trying to eat it. And thankfully, didn't try and swallow it. Was too busy trying to bite it. Probably snapping half his teeth in half. But anyway, managed to fish it out. And all is well in the world. And he's off back outside on his travels again. So Rachel is now back from upstairs. And she has done the survey. And it's already been approved. So if I bring this down this way, you should be able to see that. £15 approved. I'll try and blur out all the codes. So our balance is £22 something, and we've got £11 still pending, which is happy considering that we emptied it out Friday. So that's like 30 quid we've got in a weekend, which is nothing too bad. And because we're obviously at home at the minute, we can do some more, which helps us build the bank balance a little bit more and helps us get some nice stuff. If you do want to sign up to Prolific, there is obviously links in the description for all these types of things, or on profiles and that type of thing. But basically just search for Prolific and it should come up with a C for Prolific at the end. I think that's how yeah, Prolific. But yeah, I'll try and put a link in the description. I need to add more links down there for the things you can do. But basically it's a little bit like, you know, we always talk about things like Eureka surveys. What's the matter? Good boy. Wow. Eureka surveys is great, but it doesn't get quite as much as Prolific does. Prolific is probably the #1. Eureka a very close second. Eureka is, as always, linked in the description down below with a sign-up code for you guys to sign up and get a little bonus when you get going. So Noah is in bed and Rachel's just running a bath, which we just put the bath bomb in. If you just saw that, I'll try and leave it on the screen just there. Looks nice and chill. Hopefully she can get a bit of chance to relax because it's been a bit of a weird day today, and I'll try and explain why in a minute. But for now, I'm going to go and get this video sorted on the computer. So the video is just about ready for you guys to see tomorrow. Just obviously this last little bit I'm filming now, I want to just clarify what I just said about it being a weird day, because it's the first day proper of the summer holidays, and don't get me wrong, it started brilliantly. We got up at like just gone 7 o'clock when we woke up, which Noah was waking up as well, and it's absolutely great. But there's always this weird part about the start of the holidays where you have to get used to a different routine, and that's because we spend so much time at school, and Noah spends so much time at nursery during term time that all of a sudden we have to get used to being around him all day, and he has to get used to being around us. And I absolutely love having that family time and having that time all together. But there's also a little bit of adjustment needed where you have to get used to doing things like, I mean, to be honest, when he's at nursery, apart from a little bit of fruit in the morning and maybe a little snack in the evening, we barely even feed him. And I think the nursery does an amazing job of looking after him and helping him and encouraging him and feeding and doing everything with him. And it's just about like going like, oh, right, okay, I'm a full-time parent again, because while he's at nursery, we're kind of part-time, which part of me hates to say it, but is also the actual reality of life. So we're really used to doing it again, and it does take a little bit getting used to, and it does for him as well, because he's so used to having all his friends around him and playing and doing this and doing that, and basically doing whatever he wants at nursery with whoever is there. And now he's at home again, he's an only child, so he's just him and us, and he's used to doing things on his own a little bit more too. So it does take a little bit of adjustment, and there have been times like today where things got a little bit tired, a little bit stressed, just because of getting used to those routines. But give it a few days and we'll be there. And as always, I just wanted to share this with you guys because it's about what is real, and it's about what is real life, and it's about having that positive message behind it and understanding what it is. And like me and Rachel having to communicate, make sure we're talking about what's going on and how we're feeling, and make sure you guys are aware that this stuff does happen. And for you guys watching this, if you've got kids, it might happen to you guys too. So let me know in the comments down below if you agree with this. Let me know any top tips you've got for how we can get around the kind of change of routine and get used to the new routines. And as always, I'll see you guys again at 6:30 tomorrow for the next episode.